We say Fufu the Explorer, and I'm looking for my Friendo Coco. Do you see Coco? There he is! Good job, everybody! Do you know where we're going?
Yes, of course.
I said, do you know where we're going?
I said yes, I know.
Do you know where we're going?
No, we don't.
Oh, shut up! We're going on an adventure. Vámonos! Wait, that means let's go. Coco, we're here. This place belonged to a good amigo of ours. We usually come here to play.
No, we don't. He hasn't even let us inside again after the first time you visited and dragged me along.
Nonsense, mi amigo. You and me had lots of fun here in mi amigo's place. Coco, look, we're here. Apartment 315, our amigo's place. Let's go. There he is, Friendo.
What? What are you doing here?
You left the door open for us, bro.
What are you talking about?
Bro, may SM compadre, you okay? You dropped your part. Are you okay? Are you sick? Want me to give you my Chinaman's hat?
What? No, I am sick if that's not obvious. And to make things worse, I left the door open, and now you two are here.
Hey, whoa, don't group me together with him.
So, my friend, what is your medical prognosis?
I've got juice.
Juice sounds nice. Orange, grape, mango juice.
It's juice. J-E-W-S.
Don't worry, mi compadre. We'll help you get better.
Actually, the cure is kind of hard to find. My grandparents used to tell me that they found a cure for juice and other diseases and wrote them down in the book. But for some reason, they hid it in a place where the unicorns originated.
And where did the unicorns come from?
No one knows how to find a place.
Cool, suave. Okay, we'll find it for you. Come on, Coco. Finding the unicorn is a very difficult thing. Every unicorn looks practically the same. What we need to find is a pure unicorn.
Well, that sounds easy.
Sad to say, it isn't, Coco. How do we tell what unicorn is right if we can't even tell them apart?
We can look at their
DNA! Every living thing has DNA. Believe it or not, you have something in common with Coco. Animals all have DNA in common. Coco, quickly, grab some DNA samples.
Oh, fine.
Coco, this DNA sample is way too small. How can we ever use this?
But that's what you asked for. Let's just magically amplify this hair thing.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this technique called polymerase chain reaction.
What does it do? Make more copies of the gene?
Right again, Coco. I'd love to explain it, but our time is way too short. Just to think of it like this. Think of it as a short, sort of exponential photocopier. And you're good. Can you guess what kind of gene we're using?
It's probably hard to pronounce.
It's just cytochrome C oxidase 1, or COI. How hard can that be?
Why that gene?
Well, the gene to be used has to show enough variability between species. COI is a standard sequence used to differentiate animals. This is part of a technique called DNA barcoding. It's done, we can check whether the sequence we got matches to the unicorn we need.
I don't suppose it's as simple as checking a database.
Oh, Coco, you're always right. Yep, all we need is to find a matching sequence using the sequences others uploaded. Would you look at that? A perfect match. Now we just have to go and look for it and get it back to Friendo.
Hey, isn't that the unicorn?
You're right.
I should be glad I tagged those things.
Let's follow it. super close to the nest. A fossil! This must be an ancestor of the unicorn. Unicorn? Monicorn. What is it?
It's still me unicorn.
The Municorn. Let's just say it migrated from Western Europe all the way into Central Asia. Let's take a DNA sample. Coco, quickly, take a DNA sample.
Yep.
You have the DNA sample?
Yep.
This time we'll be looking at the mtDNA.
Empty DNA?
No, not empty as in empty space. mtDNA. Mitochondrial DNA.
That made a whole bunch of sense.
mtDNA is exclusively passed from mothers to daughters. We can trace a whole family line using mtDNA.
What about guys?
Well, we can trace the Y chromosome for that.
Wonder where I came from.
Humans came from Africa, of course. Random fact. There's very little difference between the mtDNA of one ethnicity to another.
So Asians, Europeans, and Africans aren't all too different?
That's right. They were actually able to trace the movement of humans just by looking at the mtDNA.
Won't the fossils break through?
Well, that's the price you have to pay. Some believe that DNA is worth it, some don't. Now look at this. The nucleotide sequences are similar. Maybe the Municorn is an ancestor of the Municorn. If my calculations are correct, the Municorns must be close by. This must also be where the Municorns are strayed.
Plastic! Whoa, check this out!
Amazing! It's a book about curing diseases. It even has the juice.
Wow, it's almost like we're in a movie or something. The book must have been written by Friendo's grandparents too.
Incredible! This is too amazing!
What's wrong with you?
The cure! It's made of Municorn's heart! We have to kill the Municorn to save Friendo!
Why don't you just clone it after it's dead? DNA technology's led us this far already. You could probably do this with many other extinct animals too.
There's so many things wrong with that. It might be okay to bring back this Municorn since it only recently died, but what then? Where will it all end? Introducing long-dead species again into the world will cause complications, not just in their race, but the entire ecosystem.
Yeah, they might be able to change it for the better.
Or they could bring back old age disease that will kill us all. Oh well, we can always do the research thing, right?
Fufu, I have to tell you something.
What? Is this a secret?
I know what Juice does, and Friendo.
Yeah?
He's not gonna make it if we don't bring him the cure soon.
What do you mean?
He'll die, Fufu.
Oh no! We have to kill it!
You don't have...
I'm gonna have to kill you!
You don't have to.
It's our Friendo!
I can't watch this. We can make our own cure. Oh no, he's gonna kill it. Fufu, don't kill it. Oh shit. Oh no, Fufu can't hear us. We have to shout to him. Fufu, no killing. Fufu, no killing. Fufu, no killing. Great job, guys.
Why did you stop me earlier, Coco?
I have an idea that will save both Friendo and the Municorn.
What?
That same DNA technology you kept blabbing about earlier.
Yeah?
We can use the same thing to cure Friendo. It's simple. All we have to do is insert a virus into Friendo. This virus will have a gene that was hybridized with it. In this case, the Jews bacteria produces the protein hudulase. The gene we will hybridize with will prevent the production of hudulase. Once the hudulase production ceases, the Jews bacteria will die, therefore curing Friendo.
Coco, Friendo! You okay?
Just fine.
We found a cure for you!
I told you I'm fine.
Just shut up already.
Cure!
Hey, I did some tests and apparently juice came from the floor.
I can't just move out. What if I get sick again?
Well, we can always monitor Friendo from where he's going.
How can we monitor that? I didn't even see anything wrong with the floor.
We can use DNA probes. This is basically a small segment of the DNA that's used to detect a gene in a specific DNA sequence. Our old friend, PCR, is used once again.
To amplify the DNA?
Yep, pathogens typically occur in small concentrations, so it's hard to see whether they're there or not. DNA probes has greatly helped in monitoring microorganisms.
How do they work exactly?
The DNA probes will attach to the gene it's supposed to detect. It has a sequence complementary to the gene it will detect.
How do we see them?
Well, they're usually tagged with radioisotopes, so we see whether it got incorporated in the DNA.